everybody, this here Ted. I'm back again. I will tell y'all the story of the XXX phone call. This has to do with liars. This here liar name was Tommy. Big old Tommy. Now Tommy was half Cajun and half Apache Indian, but he looked like he was a Mexican. Be so funny. Tommy go into the store and Hispanic people would come up and start talking Spanish to him, but he not understand Spanish because he was Cajun and Apache. Tommy would be hanging around my house and everything, and I had a girlfriend at the time, and she lived way up near Tomball, Texas, and I lived down the north side of Houston. And she would come see me sometime on weekend and stuff. Anyway, when she wasn't around, I had a friend around the corner. Her name was Jolene. Now, Jolene was not my girlfriend. She was a cute little old gal lived around the corner. Her mother owned the beer joint down the street where we all went down there and drank at night and went out under the carport and smoked a little grass. And I liked Jolene. She was really cool. But see, Jolene was one of them what didn't like me and she liked women. So anyway, but she was my buddy. And anyway, so Tommy went and told my girlfriend that I was going over there to Jolene's house because I liked her and I was trying to be her boyfriend and cause my girlfriend to break up with me. Well, this made me mad. Boy, I'm mad about that. And so here what happened. One day I got my phone bill, and there was a $600 and something phone call on there to one of these XXX sex chat hotline where you call in and the lady talk dirty to you and all that, you know. And it was a real long phone call, and it's $600 and something. And I said, my God, I don't remember doing that. Now remember, I was alcoholic and I was drinking all the time, and I was thinking, man, I must have got in a blackout and been watching TV and called that number. My God. Now I'd run Tommy off over the girlfriend thing. Said, don't come around my house no more. You start all that trouble for none reason, and I don't like it. Get out of here, you know. Anyway, the phone bill came, and all that's on there, and I don't know what to do. I said, oh, Lordy mercy, what am I going to do? Golly, you know, because you don't want a lot of people knowing you're a pervert or something. You know, you really don't. But especially when the only help you can get is your mama. You don't want to tell your mama something like that, but what you going to do? So I go out there and I tell Mama, I show her the bill, and I say, but Mama, I didn't do it. Well, me. Well, you know, all my life she'd heard how I didn't do it. You know, I wasn't me. And you know how some of us alcoholics are. We talk that, you know, deny everything, especially if we're guilty. And you know, but I had this terrible feeling in the back of my mind that maybe when I was in the blackout, I called that sex number and talked up $600 worth of ugly talk. My mama said, okay, son, I'll pay it, but don't you ever call that number again. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, but Mama, I didn't do it. Mama, I didn't do it. You know, I was freaking out because I was figuring, uh-oh, there's something wrong with me. I'm turning into a pervert and don't even know it. You know, and it traumatized me for a while there. Okay, and you know, time went on, I forgets all about the phone call and everything, and I got myself in a big bind on some narcotics and stuff, and you know, it'd been a couple years, and I got all strung out on some narcotics and stuff, and it was running me in a circle like a dog chasing his tail, trying to keep from getting sick without the narcotics, and trying to afford the narcotics, and conniving and all the carrying on, you know. And so I went and I got on the government program where they give you some narcotic in the morning and you won't need none till the whole next day, because this here stuff will satisfy you and you wouldn't get sick. Guess I tell y'all why. It was called methadone. Woo! But anyway, when I went to the clinic one morning, guess who I walked face to face with? Tommy, whom I was mad at because he had told my girlfriend I was trying to do hanky-panky with Jolene and caused her to break up with me, and I was mad at him. I never talked to him. And he come up to me and he said, "Travis, are you still mad at me?" And see, by this time my mama was dead. But anyway, so he said, "Travis, are you still mad at me?" And I said, "No, Tommy, that's all. I'm not mad at you no more." He said, "Well, I didn't make those phone calls." Light bulb blew off in my head. I looked at him and I said, "Oh, I know you didn't." And I went in there and I got my little old methadone and drank it. I went and got in the car and I was driving off and I said, "That's who made the $600 XXX phone call." And see, he was such a liar that he couldn't remember what lie he had told and why I was mad at him. But he knew about the phone calls because I had told him there was a high bill. And anyway, I had my phone on a nightstand by the bed, and it was right by the window, and I left the window cracked, so when I smoked my cigarette, I used to smoke, the smoke would go out the window. I thought, aerating. But anyway, you could reach right in and get the phone, and I guess he reached in, got the phone, and sat there in the backyard, leaned up against the house, talking to the sex line on my phone at my expense, because there that day, he done confessed on it. And I said, "Wow, that's who made the call." All that time I thought that I did it in the blackout, and I had to tell my mama and all that, and now mama was dead. She would never know anything. And that was the last time I seen that Tommy. And you know what? That's good. I don't care, and I never see that lying fella, I love him, but I ain't gotta like him. You heard me right. I love him, but I ain't gotta like him. And that's what happens when you tell so many lies that you can't keep up with it. And then you tell on yourself later because you don't remember what lie you told this guy, that guy, him, her, he, she, it, them, It just gets all out of hand. So the best thing to do is always tell the truth, because the truth will set you free. Thank you, and I hope y'all all have a happy Sunday.